Chelsea Fan TV, my name is Alex. I'm outside Stamford Bridge after we beat Barrow in the Carabao Cup 5-0. No Cole Palmer today.
Doesn't matter, we don't need Cole Palmer. It's still fucking cold out tonight, isn't it?
It is. I'm surprised you haven't got more layers on, to be honest with you, man.
No. Boys are on their gear. The team was really good today.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the rotation as well. A lot of big players out.
Yeah, mate, we were missing half the team. The main team. Know what I mean? You see Gusto in there today. It was like all of them were good. And Viagra, mate, all I'm saying is he's really growing on me.
What did you call him?
Viagra.
Oh, Sorry, I thought you said something else.
Yeah, but you can call him Viagra because he is growing on me. Like I think all of them. We've got a really good bunch of players. We've got technically Cole Palmer actually ain't allowed to play now, are they? They're not actually signed up for the team at the moment, are they?
I thought that was just the Conference League, or was that Carabao as well?
Oh shit, yeah, we ain't in the Conference next week, isn't it? It's Thursday against Kent.
Do you know what though? It's weird, isn't it? We're playing all these. I'll be real. A couple of years ago, this would have been a nothing game, but I'm up for it now because I'm like, maybe we can actually get something out of this competition.
This is the first stage of Wembley completed, mate. Do you know what I mean? We're going to keep going forward, and I want to have another Wembley day out.
Level 1.
Yeah, mate. This is the first stage, one step closer to the globe. One step closer to the globe. And that's what we're going to take right now.
Do you think that we can do well in the domestic competitions? Because, I mean, everyone's saying we've got to win the Conference League.
I think with Rodri out now of the season, I'm going to throw it out there. I think Chelsea can go fucking far, mate. I just think, yeah, mate, you look at Arsenal, a few injuries, playing for a draw like the usual draw. Look at them against Man City the other day. That is a performance the Invincibles would be proud of, mate. Lovely little draw, that. The Invincibles would be hella proud of that game.
So you think we've got a chance of going the whole way?
I think we've got a way. I think we're going to come up. I think we'll turn a lot of teams over this year.
How far?
How far? I think we can push top 2.
Ahead of Arsenal?
Yeah, fucking Arsenal, fucking bunch of divs, mate.
Oh, it's a bold prediction, mate. I'll be honest with you.
I think we're good. I think ENZO MARESCA has got his fucking head screwed on, mate.
He does make some very. Do you know what I like about him?
Cutthroat.
He is cutthroat, but he's also very honest and open, mate. He doesn't just say things. You know when Mourinho does this as well. He was savage, but he didn't always communicate well, especially in the press. And I feel like MARESCA does that
ENZO
quite well.
MARESCA is the type of fella, yeah, that when he wants to break up his missus, he don't drag it on for 6 months and start sleeping with other birds. He goes to his missus, say, "You ain't up to scratch. I can do better." Chopping block, mate. That's the type of manager he is, and that's the type of manager we want.
On to the next.
I just think he has been. I know that Celtic game or whatever I said, mate, I was pissed out of my head and I didn't really fucking mean it. I've been saying it ever since. I think he's came in the team. I think he's been spot on. I think he makes the right subs when he has to. Don't get me wrong. He's playing out the back. A bit frustrating sometimes when you're really struggling to get it out the back, but I've just seen nothing but improvements, and I've seen this team come on today, regardless of how shit Barrow are, they're still top of the league in League 2, and we have seen game from last year, AFC Wimbledon, struggling like fuck against them.
Plymouth.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Well, we've had games that we struggle against who are like not as good, and today just to show it's just class level. Do you know what I mean? And I think, I'm really happy with everyone in that team.
Especially when you see players like Dewsbury Hall, Mudryk, who don't get a lot of minutes in this team.
A lot better in the second half than he did in that first.
Yeah, I mean, how would you describe his game?
I thought it was a really poor first half, and I was thinking, like, Mudryk, this is your time. Now you have to be good, because let's be realistically, we got Neto's actually a right winger, but he'll stick Neto on the left over Mudryk. Do you know what I mean? We see that in the last game, he's playing other players because he's already came out and said that Mudryk and Sancho on the left, and fucking Madueke and Neto on the right. So why is he still putting Neto on the left then when he takes off Sancho?
Well, he started on the right today.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying in the other games is because he's looking at Neto more of a left. He looks at Neto more of a left winger than he trusts Neto more than he trusts Mudryk. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's nothing to do with Mudryk's ability. Mudryk's ability is good. He's quick, but he don't know how to use the pace. That's the problem. You see him does good things on the pitch today, especially in the second half. He did do good things. He did get an assist today, but in these type of performance, in these type of game, Mudryk really needs to grab the name by the scruff of the neck and try to get the goals himself. Like, this is his time to shine. Like, because I don't think he'll get a look in next week in the Premier League.
No, I think everyone knows he probably won't play against Brighton. And it's an interesting debate that we had before West Ham between Jackson and Nkunku. Who's going to start? 2 goals for Jackson, 3 goals today for Nkunku.
I'm sorry, Nick Jackson. You are for real. He is lethal when in attack. Close your eyes, it's just like Drogba's back. Mate, the geezer is absolutely mustard, mate. Like, I'm not going to have no slander against... Like, I don't care how many goals Nkunku scores. I don't care. Mate, the link-up Jackson does, and I just think the geezer gets better and better. Look at him from when he first started. The geezer only played 15 Premier League games, but not even Premier League. He only started 15 games ever in his life before he came into Chelsea, and he's only got better and better. Like, tell me what other strikers who gets better numbers than Jackson?
In terms of open play goals, nobody.
Yeah, exactly. But
in recent times.
Yeah, but I'm saying that every time we see him play, and we've just seen him last week come in and getting outside the fucking boot, he's linking up plays, he's making goals for himself. Why would you not want that? Yes, isn't Nkunku maybe... Why is that dog humping Jacob? The dog is humping Jacob. Look at him. Hey, put that dog on a leash, bro. Put that dog on a leash. Yeah, but that dog's trying to catch a case. You know, Jacob's underage. Jacob's underage. Look at him.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That is Jacob's dog, to be fair.
Oh, is it? Is that why he's shagging it?
What about Nkunku though? I mean, do you think he's made a claim to start on Saturday?
No, mate. Like, Nkunku is really good, like really good, but I just think Jackson's played more of the team, and I think Jackson gives more of a. He makes stuff happen, and I think he's quick. I think he's strong. Mate, he might as well just stick an S on his fucking chest, mate, because the man's Superman to me.
What do you think the difference between them is?
About 5 bank accounts, 3 ounces and 2 vehicles. The difference is I think Nkunku's a little bit better in a tighter space. Like, you see him in a penalty box, and 3 other man around him, he'll absolutely somehow get round it all and somehow manage to get it. When Jackson's more of a keep the ball, get a man to him, run into a space, and then normally miss. But in these recent times, he's been scoring, and that's what you want. And I think anyone who just wants to get on Jackson is just a fucking miserable fucker and needs to get off their arse and start watching the game.
Fair play to you.
Jackson's the man. And
Go on.
No, and this team is fucking absolute great. I absolutely love this team more than anything. Hey! Steve's got a hat on.
Steve, did you go to the game today?
Oh, he's trying to get in, isn't he? Did you go?
Better me than you first.
Did you go? Son, how are you?
What's up?
You alright? What do you think?
I thought it was very good, mate. But you know what? We should have done it. We did it. We should have done it.
We nearly had 6-0, but 5-0 was cush, wasn't it?
Yeah. Did you have money on 6-0?
No, I don't gamble on Chelsea.
That's fair, isn't it?
Chelsea. Did you gamble on Chelsea?
No, but I did put a £20 bet on for a horse last week, and it came in.
Good. Have you been? You look well, Mush.
Do I? So do you.
You look well.
You've been eating well, haven't you?
Yeah, but when you get to my age, you start losing weight. It's a big worry.
Yeah, no, you do look good though.
So, we done well, didn't we?
You're throwing a lot of compliments around. We should win more often, mate. It's not usually this friendly.
Yeah, I know. We ain't wearing the Stone Island today, so we obviously don't.
Double badge!
Double badge!
Double badge and these double-hard geezers, yeah.
Hey, keep Barrow away, because we're going to be having it tonight.
Who's our best player?
Who's our best player tonight? Oh, Jesus Christ, who was our best
Who
player?
scored the hat-trick?
Hey, and Nkunku was our best player.
He was class, wasn't he?
He's good, isn't he? Yeah.
He likes, who would you have, Nkunku or Jackson?
I would say Nkunku, yeah.
Would you have Nkunku?
Why would you start Nkunku over Jackson?
I wouldn't start him.
Oh, you'd have him on the bench.
What do you think of our bench on Saturday?
Yeah, who would you have on Saturday up front, Nkunku or Jackson?
Jackson. Yeah. But
Stony brother.
what a bench! What a bench we had, didn't we?
Mate, I think the team can go on to do, like, mate, I can see us, especially with a bit more cohesion.
Last year we were so critical of the side, weren't we? And what was, but you see them young lads go, I mean, who was that young lad who missed that sitter at the end?
It was George.
What a sitter!
Oh, I thought that was Carney Chukwuemeka who absolutely booted that into me. Oh, is that?
I mean, fucking unicorn scored that. I mean, Jesus.
There's a lot of pressure though, you know. He's at Stamford
absolutely.
Bridge. He wants to get into the team. it's
if he'd have
difficult.
scored, the crowd would have gone nuts,
He's one
wouldn't
of
they?
our own.
Yeah,
He's
that's
one
right.
of our own. Georgie, I can't pronounce your name. He's one of our own.
We knocked them a little bit last year, didn't we? I did, especially, you know, like. But I mean, the way we're playing, is it 4 on the trot now, or is it? So we lost to Man City.
How many clean sheets in a row?
It's at 3 in a row now.
3 clean sheets in a row.
I think with the away dates, I said last week.
Bournemouth, how did we get away with that Bournemouth result?
No. Sometimes you got to be, you got to be dirty. You got to dig deep.
Dirty?
You got to dig deep, and you got to be dirty.
Someone was making bucket and spades for us that night, weren't they? Do you know what I mean?
But you know what? How many times do you see a result like even Arsenal with Fulham last, or is it Everton last year when Jorginho scored that fucking winner? Like sometimes, not every good team has. Like Man City played pretty poor against Arsenal. I thought the other day. But they're a lot
our
better
two
team.
biggest signings in midfield. I mean, that young lad. Who's the young lad? Number.
Casady.
Oh, what a player!
Yeah,
Did really well.
Do you rate him? Do you rate him?
I thought he had a really good game today.
Caicedo, fucking haters gas, No, they're rubbish.
no,
Can't say, we're talking about
Oh,
Casady.
The Italian fella.
Number 31.
Something like that.
Something like
Well,
that,
listen,
yeah.
boys, we're going to wrap it up anyway. Good to see you both. Always a pleasure.
Anyway, Alex.
Thanks, mate.